Hi everybody people, Anthony and Daniel, listen. I know IBF title important to you. Tell it my present to you on September 21. Guys, слава Богу за все, слава Україні.
So Oleksandr Usyk gonna be vacating his IBF belt. It will be available for the Daniel Dubois and Anthony Joshua fight. I feel like that's something they've been planning. They were gonna do it right after the Usyk and Fury fight, but then they changed their mind. I guess the optics wasn't looking good to try to strip a guy right after he fought. They didn't want to have another Terrence Crawford situation, but it's always the IBF doing something like that, so it usually happens. But they basically have Usyk vacating his belt. Well, he's vacating his belt. That's what they're gonna say. But in that situation, he can't really defend it right now because Tyson Fury been sitting around fighting MMA guys. So what do they want Usyk to do? Try to fight some other people while he is still having a fight with Tyson Fury get postponed from December to February to May. Now they fighting a rematch in December. So I mean, at the end of the day, it's only so much he can do. The only obligation he had was fighting for undisputed. So the other stuff with Joshua and Dubois jumping back in the picture, then you got a lot of people out here right now talking about, I don't want to see Joshua and Usyk 3. I know you don't. You don't want to see Joshua get his butt whooped. Y'all don't got no faith in Joshua fighting Usyk. People always talking about, they don't want to see certain fighters fight and they just want to see the best fight. Bro, the fact that y'all don't think Joshua can even stand a chance against Usyk, and he hasn't been dropped by Usyk at all, and y'all don't think he stand a chance, you feel like he's a better fighter since last year, you're exposing yourself. I know a lot of y'all just waiting on Tyson Fury to get the belt from Usyk so Joshua can run off and they can have a little undisputed fight, and they'll still have a chance of undisputed in the UK and everything else. I know this. Come on, man. I know what's going on. But at the end of the day, I'm not really concerned about all that because I see what's going on. But Usyk's not even going to be a heavyweight that long. I've been telling people that he's going to go back to cruiserweight after the Fury fight. So he doesn't really care much about the undisputed situation. They're going to try to take a belt, probably try to get it towards a guy like Joshua so he could try to fight Fury in March, April. So most likely, if I had to guess, and this is just being real. If I had to guess, man, I'm just being honest today. I don't feel like sugarcoating nothing. If I had to guess, I would say bet on Tyson Fury in December. They're going to try to give Usyk a loss. And I'm just being real. He's going to basically lose in December. If I had to bet on it, I would guarantee you Usyk's going to lose. Just from the way I see things moving, the way the public's talking. As soon as Usyk loses, people are going to say, hey, we need to hurry up and make that Joshua and Fury fight. So a lot of people that sit up here and act like, Fury's trash, he's done, and I don't want to see him, blah, blah, blah. All this stuff is fake, man. It's because they're going to want to see Joshua and Fury fight, even though they're trying to act like Fury's done, and he's chinny, and he's not the same fighter he used to be, and the Wilder fights did that to him. They're still asking for him to fight Joshua. If he doesn't end up winning miraculously, they're not going to sit up here and be like, hey, I want Usyk to fight Joshua now. That's not going to happen. Even Usyk's not entertaining that because after the last time when Joshua was throwing the belts out the ring and grabbing microphones and everything else, that whole situation it just got out of hand. But at the end of the day, man, it's just funny to me that fans are actually it's hilarious, bro. Like, they're actually just acting like they don't want to see Fury and Anthony Joshua still. You know what I'm saying? And with the belts and the whole situation, it's just going to make everything else more, I guess, exciting because they still want to have an undisputed. They're going to try to force that, but it is what it is, man. I understand the play. But from what I've seen, especially with the Ryan Garcia situation, nobody cares about belts. Ryan Garcia beat Devin Haney. He didn't get no belt out of the situation. So nobody cares about belts. You think people care about if Ryan Garcia has a belt or not? Do you think people know if he has a belt or not? No, they don't. People don't keep up with boxing like that these days. That's all I got. Like and subscribe.